This channel is supported by Truefire. Truefire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. Okay, I was going through my hard drive the other day when I was trying to make that video it's the fake Instagram guitarist video where I was talking about sort of how you can have this idea about what someone's playing's like, and maybe it's taken like 9-10 minutes of playing to get like 30 seconds of a clip or whatever for Instagram. Anyway, I found this little lick that was from an outtake that I really liked the sound of, and I thought I'd like to play that sort of thing more often. If you're wondering why I do these licks on a Monday, for me, selfishly, it's kind of like to get my fingers moving again. And I think it's something else that you could use this stuff for as well, right? Do you know what I mean? Where it's like, at least working on something can get our fingers moving. It's not like any of these licks are going to totally transform your playing necessarily in and of themselves, unless they become something that you really sort of get into your playing more and more. But more that, like, that step of doing something regularly can help with that. Also, if you're interested in more of like a roadmap for any of this stuff, then Truefire is a really good place to get some lessons from the pros. You can use the code JNC40 to get 40% off of any individual course, or JNC100 to get $100 off their all-access pass. But you've got guys like Andy Wood on there, Andy Timmons. Tim Miller has a really good creative arpeggios course, which might be like eye-opening in terms of how like a Berkeley professor uses like the physicality of the instrument to kind of come up with creative ideas. Right, let's get into the lick. Our lick, we're going to be in C minor. And we're starting up here with what is going to look and sound a lot like a C minor arpeggio, because it is. So 15, 18, 17, 15, back up to 17th fret. So that's our first part. I'm hammering on, sweeping, hammering on, and you want to set up ready to do that. And we come back down to the 15th fret, and then we're going to start going up pentatonic-ish. Okay, then we get here to the 12th fret. So we got kind of joining up two different pentatonic. So we got basically the one above the major pentatonic. So I could think about this as C minor or E flat major. Then we got like third position pentatonic starting from the F, and fourth. So we're basically in box 3 and 4. It's like our framework. 12, 15, all the way up to 18, back down to 16, and then 15, 13, all the way up to 18, 13, and then we get our kind of hexatonic note, so either the 9 of the C minor or the 7 of the E flat, 16, 15, 16, 15, 11, 16, 11 again, and then 15, 10, and then that same. It's just an octave down here. 13, 12, 8, 13, 8, 13, 11, 10, 8. It's got a really different sound to a lot of other stuff that I do. I really wanted to kind of get this into my playing a little bit more. So what I would do after this is probably start shifting it around into other keys. So go maybe 1 fret either side. So here in B minor. And what about in B flat? So as I say, I'm viewing it as starting on our 6th degree of the scale, the B flat minor here. What about in A minor? That first bit for me is the hardest part. And then just gradually start to increase the speed. And picking wise, is how I'm personally picking it. Tab for that will be up on Patreon, and the backing track. As I say, these are just sort of like things that I like to do every week just to give me something to get my hands moving again. They might be tricky. You know, I'm going to do a couple of other lessons this week actually because I wanted to break down a Jack Gardner thing. But there'll be a few other things. Patreon is the place to get the tab for this and the backing track, as I said. And yeah, £2 to £3 a month, depending on how much you want to pay for that. Or there's £5 a month where you get full transcriptions as well. Every month I'll do 1 full transcription of a full solo and intro. So check that out. Cheers.